All right there, boys and girls, here we are, chapter 7, practice 2, multiplying without regrouping. So let's take a look at this example. It's going to say 13 times 2, and over here 2 times 13. So same question, right, just written out a little bit differently. So we're going to start with our ones column. So we're going to say 2 times 3 ones equals 6 ones, or just 2 times 3 equals 6, right? So we'll write our 6 here, and we can do our 6 and our 3 and our 6 there. 2 times 1, 10. So once you do the ones column, and you do 3 times 2 is 6, now we're going to jump to the tens column. So 1 times 2 equals 2. Okay, so down here it's 110, which equals 2 tens then. So 2 times 110 equals 2 tens. So 2 times 13 equals 26. All right, now we're going to do number 1. And we have 342 times 2. So we're going to start with our ones. So 2 ones. 2 times 2 ones equals 4 ones. Because 2 times 2 is 4. And now we're going to look over to our tens column. We have 4 tens. So 2 times 4 equals 8. Or 2 times 4 tens equals 8 tens. And then we're going to go lastly to our hundreds column, which is a 3. So 2 times 3 hundreds equals 2 times 3 equals 6. So 2 times 3 hundreds equals 6 hundreds. So I'm going to write my 6 there. And so 2 times 342 equals 684. So again, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, and 3 times 2 is 6. All right, let's go ahead and look at number 2. And let's start with this side. So we're going to start with our ones again. 3 times how many ones? Well, that's a 2 in the ones column. 2 times 3 equals 6. Now we look at our tens column, which has a 1 in it. 3 times 110 equals 3 tens. 3 times 1 is 3. Let's look at the hundreds column. Now I see a 3 in it. 3 times 3 hundredths equals 9 hundredths, because 3 times 3 is 9. 9 hundredths. So, doing it this way, 2 times 3 equals 6. 1 times 3 equals 3. And 3 times 3 equals 9. So, 3 times 312 equals 936. All right, let's do one more. This is for number 3 here. 4 times 201. So there's 1, 1. So 4 times 1, 1 equals 4 ones. There are 0 tens, so 4 times 0 equals 0. And then there are hundreds, there are 2, so 4 times 2 hundredths, 4 times 2 is 8. So 4 times 2 hundredths equals 8 hundredths. Now let's go over here. We have 1 times 4 is 4. 0 times 4 is 0. 2 times 4 is 8. So 4 times 201 equals 804. Okay. Now, on this last page for today, I'm going to have you go over and answer 4, 5, and 6, just like we did on the other pages there. Again, start with your ones column, and then your tens, and then your hundreds. And you can go ahead and do that for each one of those, okay? And there's another example there for you to peek at if you'd like to look at that one. And then down here, you're going to see 4 problems. Try to draw a fairly straight line there, right, for each of these problems. And if you want to do the work, you can kind of do the work right down here. There's a little room for you to work on that. Or if you need a little extra space, you can do some work up over here, okay? But if you are writing out your work, just try to make sure you're using those nice 3rd grade sized numbers and sized work so you have room for all your stuff, okay? All right, that's it for today, boys and girls. So we will see you tomorrow for the second half of Chapter 7, Part 2.